Hey, I'm Newman, and this is the 2025 Gimbalabs Reflection Showcase, end of the year thing. What we've got are some teams that have been working in public and contributing to open source and leading the way for future generations of the next generation of Cardano developers. I'm really stoked. I'm really proud to show you what we've got. So let's dive in.
Cardano community. At the beginning of the year we started with our proposal in the Cardano Open Developers Challenge. I was already involved with running Dandelion at a Gimbalabs project, also heavily used by Game Changer and other projects at the time. It turned out that running that infrastructure was not as easy as it could be. So we had a solid base with Dandelion and the services that we were running on that and wanted to incorporate elements of the Coils Lite project, from which Dandelion Lite was born. What we wanted to achieve is create an easy to install Docker Compose project. Here we used the user interface from Coils Lite, expanding the number of people running Dandelion by offering a monthly reward and having regular project meetings. We believe it's important that blockchain infrastructure is well maintained, so we provide a budget for this in milestone 4. We had already started before we had funding because of these ongoing projects, so this funding helped us keep going. We learned a lot about what kind of hardware it takes to run these systems. We now know all the details about running block-forced coils in Cardano GraphQL. During testing and running, we discovered several significant performance bottlenecks, especially in GraphQL. We kept in scope. We have built a DAO management site to keep track of our progress and monitor nodes. The project was already well defined, so this was not hard to do. We deliver on this and we are now working on expanding. So we deliver a course in milestone 3. You can find this on the Endamio platform because we like to use Cardano native tools where possible. We would like to be able to run on desktop hardware. This turned out to be a little more difficult than we expected. Worth mentioning here, we forged stronger connections with builders for projects like Ada Moments and Art Radio, who also started contributing. We envision DApps having the option to switch infrastructure to the user's liking. Dandelion is part of our federated vision of running financial infrastructure. There's a lot more to add and to improve. At the moment we are building a wizard, making connecting to the server to the outside easier. Adding automated node advertisements is on the roadmap.
I look into your eyes and see a world that's more than just about me. The stars above, they shine so true. It's not about me, it's about you too. In every move, in every breath, feel the rhythm, feel the depth. This melody we
Hi, this is Ahmed. Yeah, hello, this is Gideon. Yeah, and we're from Blockprint and we participated in the Gimbalabs African Developers Initiative 2025. Yeah, and it was a really, really huge success by the way. So
Hello, I'm Sebastian, a Gimbalabs community member and co-founder and ecosystem lead at Andamio, a Cardano-based startup. With support from the Gimbalabs community, I submitted a proposal titled Sponsor Andamio's Attendance at Cardano Summit Buenos Aires 2025. The proposal had three goals. First, increase Andamio's visibility among key Cardano stakeholders and the broader community through talks, interviews, roundtables, and showcases at the summit. Second, use that experience as a starting point to create an experiential resource capturing shared learnings from Cardano builders, founders, entrepreneurs about participating in live events, especially how to maximize impact with limited budgets. And third, leverage these outcomes to spark a conversation within the Gimbalabs community about the value of attending live events while navigating the financial and logistical constraints of early stage startups. As a result, first, Andamia was successfully positioned across multiple public and community facing settings during and after the summit, not just as a grant seeking project, but as a startup with a clear mission, defined product, and actively developed business model. Second, participation in post summit events allowed us to take a real world temperature check of activity across other blockchain ecosystems. And third, we created Founder in the Wild, an open source collaborative playbook for internet native founders who must step into the physical world to survive and grow. From the perspective of a Cardano startup founder, I learned that first, live events make the cost of a small decisions painfully real. Transport, food, baggage, and logistics all that up, sharpening budget awareness. Second, live events generate a range of powerful energies: creative, confrontational, collaborative, and affirming energies that recharge founders who mostly work online. And third, when it comes to growing a startup, nothing truly replaces face to face work. The kind of momentum created in person still cannot be replicated virtually. Thanks to the Gimbalabs community for supporting this exploration.
Hi everyone, I'm Harsha and I have been with Gimbalabs for the last couple of years. And in 2025, I've worked on many projects, but two projects that come to mind currently are Asteria and the DREP community platform, both of which gave me an introduction to how to work with the Cardano stack along with the Web2 stack. Along with that, I was also involved with multiple live coding sessions and the Gimbal Labs open spaces, which is our governance session. So throughout, what I learned was that working with people is so much more fun than like working solo. It really helps your motivation levels to work with all these aspiring developers that are really motivated and want to do like big things. And in 2026, I'm really excited about all the new people we'll be meeting at Gimbalabs, and Cardano Go, which is something we are working on, and the live coding sessions again, which is community code review, mesh live coding, and obviously our governance space, which is open spaces. So yeah, I'm really excited for 2026. Thank you, Gimbalabs, for everything, for all the opportunities you have given me in 2025.
Thanks for being a part of Gimbalabs 2025.
2025.
So we want to say thank you for being part of Gimbalabs 2025. Yeah. Thank you very much, Gimbalabs.
Thank you, Gimbalabs.